Okay, and good morning from sunny Bolton in Lancashire, and today's video is about growing food in containers. And where this is particularly poignant at the moment is we have this cost of living crisis, so this is kind of like survival gardening in a way, where all these containers here were all found, or with the exception of the washing up bowls where we'd had them for years and they were replaced, so we use them to grow food in. And one of the things with container gardening that's really good is because they don't weigh a lot, you can move them around. So if some of the crops that you're growing require quite a lot of sun, you can move them around the garden and follow the sun. If opposite, if they require shade, you can sort of move them into shaded areas when the sun gets too much. So because this particular form of gardening within the context of how I grow is to do with saving money and looking after yourself in uncertain times, what I tend to grow in these crops, in these containers, are crops that are either cut and come again, that will give me food all summer, or crops like chantenay carrots and radishes that don't take a great deal of time to grow, where you can do multiple sowings during the year. So just to show you, these have only been in a week. We've got the radishes up, so we've got 3 lots of radishes, and then in some of the couple of plant pots that are here that we incidentally found in a rubbish skip, they've got mizuna and rocket and different sorts of salad leaves, and some of them are starting to come through now. So if you've not got a lot of space, or you can't afford to go out and buy expensive pots from gardening centres, which to be honest aren't worth the money, go for a route round the alleyways, go and look in markets in skips. I mean, these mushroom trays here, these are now about 6 years old, and they were from Radcliffe Market, and they were formerly boxes for storing mushrooms in. These blue trays here were old. They were out of a plastic drawer system for kids' toys. They were found in a skip. Likewise with this faded red plastic box, also found in a skip. So it's a great way of gardening, and any sort of extra nutrient dense food that people can grow this year will be a godsend, because food is still rising in price. I mean, you've only got to look in supermarkets and shops every other day. The price of various staples is still going through the roof, and if we want to retain healthy and fight all this shit show that seems to be happening to the planet, then we need to be quite fit and healthy, and we need to grow food for ourselves, our loved ones and our families. So it makes an awful lot of sense. So yeah, don't suffer, look for skips, go rooting around the alleyways. You can always find useful containers that people have thrown out, and even with the compost, if you don't make your own compost, go to the budget places, you know, your discount supermarkets, your home bargains, B&M bargains, and they have bags of compost for around £3. Likewise with seeds, the discount places, budget places are quite cheap for seeds. Some of them are selling vegetable seeds for 50p a pack. I would suggest that you get on it, good people. So that's about it for today's video, and look after each other, keep smiling, and we'll see you until the next video. Over and out.